G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripple week. Now what we've got going on in this video is we have Damo and Michelle turn up on this big Indian motorcycle, of course, and Lee with a DR650. Show you what's going on around the house, do a bit of testing of Uncle Toby's, well there you go, Uncle Ben's special fried rice. What else have I got? Oh, I think, and there's some GEO STASH little bits and pieces. I've got Matt here.
There you go.
We've got to get stuck into this CB250, so this is pretty much a quick one. All right, where are we going? I don't know where we're going. We're going somewhere. Here you go. Rightio guys, so we've got Damien and Michelle on an Indian. We've just got Lee here, Lee over there. He's incognito. He's a local. But we are here to see so this is an Indian Roadmaster. Now Damien's a salesman.
No.
Come on, do tell me about it.
It's a 116 cubic inch. So
116.
So it's 1901 cc. So yeah, so 100. Yeah, so 1901 cc.
So 1900 cc.
1900 cc. Push rods. It's got a big ball kit in it. Heated seats, heated grips, electric window, sort of visor thing.
Yeah.
So central locking. So all the panniers, the top box, all lock up with one button.
Oh really?
Yeah. So you don't have to lock any of this up.
Yeah.
So
pretty fancy look, I can tell you.
it's 2016 model, so it's a 2 and a bit years old.
Yeah.
So
Are you waiting for the video to stop?
you want to put the noise on it?
No, go for it. Oh, look at that! Hey!
And he's off.
And he's off, that's it. And he was noisy.
He was noisy, yeah. Yeah, so we bought this because we do a lot of two-up riding. So yeah, and that was the whole reason. I had an FJR 1300 before this, and we did Tassie. And after Tassie, you know, you bet a couple of hours on it, and you sort of ass got a bit sore. So I sort of thought, yeah. Look, so, and I didn't want to lose, I don't know, rideability. So suspension's really good on this. Really good. It's got 4.5 inches. It's a monoshock, Fox air shock at the back.
Oh, right.
So it's, and it didn't matter if it was an Indian or Harley or Kawasaki or Yamaha. I just wanted a good cruiser.
Yeah.
And this came about. So
Michelle, what do you reckon of the throne? You'd have to call that the throne, wouldn't you? That's pretty comfy, isn't it?
Very comfy.
You could just about go to sleep on the back, I reckon.
I may have done that exactly.
scared the shit out of it. Absolutely.
Nay sometimes says that, and I say don't ever do that.
Nah, it really got me. But just little things. I'm sorry, I'm going to walk in front of the camera.
Yeah.
But just little stuff like this windscreen, it just comes up.
Oh,
so
look at that.
So on the highway, you can just put it up. If it's raining, it goes right over your head.
Oh, that's pretty cool, yeah.
And then, you know, when you're cruising around the city or, you know, coming into towns, you just pop it down. Yeah. So it's fairly... The new model, when I bought this, that's got the big GPS, big screen. I didn't want that. I wanted the sort of old school look.
Yeah.
And I just put my own little GPS in there.
Yeah,
so, yeah. But,
very nice.
Yeah, no, it suits us well.
All right, so you've missed all the rain.
Yes, we have.
Luckily.
Thanks
Yes.
for the coffee.
Yep, no problem.
Thank you very much. So,
Rightio guys, I'll let these guys go.
done.
And I'll go start doing some more work.
It's more work around the house, which is looking good. Really good.
Cool. Rightio. Beautiful.
Thank you.
All right. Shit bricks. Clean bricks. Brick stairs. Well, there you go, guys. That is the steps through the arbour, bloody done. I've just had a bourbon. All day I've been banging on these bloody bricks over here. If I never have to bang on another bloody brick, I'll be happy for the rest of my life. Oh, absolutely knackered. So that's done. I first thought I was going to cement those steps, but what I ended up doing was liquid nails. Can you believe it? I used liquid nails for those up ones, and the rest of it's all just bed in with the bloody sand. So that's the job done. I've made, oh hang on, oh. Yeah, close up. So that's it. It's all solid, beautiful. It's nice bloody what do you call it? The level. And then I've decided to leave this because my event, when I first, if you remember, I was going to do the same, have it wide out here, and then I was going to do the staircase so it was wide out here. It was just beyond my capabilities, especially with these posts and the footings in there. It was just, couldn't wrap my head around it, so that's what we've done. And so I've created these little spots here, so to get to the water meter and the hose, and then maybe this side will be to get to the letterbox or to that section over here. So basically, you just got me little doovalackies to get up and around like that, real easy. So now I know it doesn't look fantastic. Nay loves it, and that's all that matters to me. If Nay's happy with that, I'm bloody happy. Once I get the plantings in on that, so we'll have little grasses and kind of like rockery type plants in there, which is going to cover up all that dirt, and yeah, it should look good when it's totally finished. There you go. Okay, so it's next day. I'm going to do a quick status update. Hopefully by the next Man Cave Tuesday, that will all be removed. I've got Renzo, he's got a tipper and a little backhoe thing. He's going to remove all that for me. I'll explain the reasons why I'm doing that, apart from it's just a lot of work. Anyway, now we've got a whole lump of wood, whole lump of pieces of wood. That there is going to turn in to the roof on the arbor, so that should be done as well. I haven't got any plantings in because I don't want to put the plants in there until I've got that done, otherwise I'm going to be treading all over it. Now for the shed bloody is still sitting there. You're getting sick of me bloody showing you that, but I'll show you out the back. I'm slowly kind of like finding little spots to put everything. What are you doing, Missy? Hey? What? You're a bloody troublemaker. Look, I know you did it. The evidence is everywhere. What's this? You cheeky little bugger. Right. So, out here in the back, you can see, oh, where's my finger? I can't see it. There it is. So we've got that post there, post over there, and then there's a post over there. Hopefully you guys can see this. I can't see it in this little screen. So that's the markings out of where the shed's gonna go. So it's gonna go all the way down to there or wherever. You can see that. So if we look down here, just quickly, so we are 1 meter off this fence. So I'll be able to still, you know, get stuff through and around through the back of the shed. On this side here is going to be a little doorway. On this end here, and remember, we're going to be widening that gate right up the back, up there, so I can get the bikes in and out. And we'll have a big roller door here that goes into the shed to there. And then at some stage, I'll most probably put windows in this shed, and I might even have, like, you know, a big barn door on this side here that I'll make to put in there. But the thing that I've got to do at the moment is, because this land here drops down, so when we come down to this peg here, to be level with up there, where are we? I reckon we're about that far up from the ground. So what I've got to do is build I've got a brick, basically make a brick box and then fill it and then put a slab on top of that. Because I don't want to dig down up there, because then how am I going to get bikes in and out and all that kind of shit. I want it level there so I can just bike straight in, straight out. There you go, that's what the update is at the moment. Oh, and I've also this rain tank. I've got that, the extra wood, I've got to build that platform thing. A cool looking platform that will raise that right up. But we'll get to that. Rightio guys, so we're just out here at Shacklands. We've just, Hugh couldn't bloody, he's having trouble finding the GEO Stash. He found the shack all right. So we thought we'd jump in the Jeep. And we met him at the shack, and then he was in the right location. He just wasn't looking in the right bloody spot, was he?
Yeah, he was obviously just not seeing it.
Yeah.
The sun was quite bright.
Yeah. So we're coming back and we thought, oh, whee! The, what do you call it? The race is running again. So we're in here for a bit of a play. Oh, Jesus. All right, I gotta go. Back to the bloody man cave. Rightio guys, so that footage was actually a few weeks ago. That was good meeting Huey out there. So Huey actually went out there in a, what was it, a Barina? Like, it was a small car, and there's a section, there's one way to get in there. It's a really bloody rocky, and he made it nearly all the way, but luckily he didn't go too much further because he would have got into some bloody strife. So the GEO Stash number 2, which is out at the Crusty Demon Pit, has now been found, and that's been found by Michael. This is Michael, and Michael was actually the first one to find the GEO Stash number 1, which is bloody brilliant. He's found the bloody second one first. And here's something that he texts me. In when they get to the GEO cache, I'll have a note in there to say, send me a pic if you want to send me a pic showing it. Bloody hell, that was a bit harder to find, especially now it's raining. On that particular day that Michael came up from Melbourne, it wasn't for long, but it pissed down, bucketed down bloody rain, and he was caught in that one. Over at the Crusty, he had a bit of fun bloody riding around on the Crusty Demon Pit. So that one's a little bit harder. Obviously on Patreon, where what do you call it? The coordinates for it, there's a hint there that gives you a bit of a hint to be able to find it. But anyway, Michael found it, so good on you, Michael. Rightio guys, I want to do a bit of a test. Last week I did that, the dints in the bloody tin. That's, in this day and age, that's just not the way to bloody do it. Anyway, so I've got Uncle Ben's bloody special fried rice. You can cook this in the microwave, or you can do it on a stove top. So obviously I want to do it on a stove top because I don't carry a microwave on the motorbike. So this is all pre-cooked. All I've got to do is add 30 mils of water into the pot, pour this in, stir it around, simmer it for 3 minutes, and it should be done. Now I'm not going to go through the whole process. This is just testing it to see whether it's going to be edible and something that I'd eat, and then I'll do a shit easy motorcycle camp cooking using this stuff and something else to make a decent hearty bloody meal out of it. Alright, so 30 mil, my little Nagene, whatever the hell bottle you have. This cap is about 30 mil, so all I've got to do is pour some water in that up to the brim. And then I should have done this before. Pour that in there. Now I'm going to cut through this, so I'm not boring you, and just do this real quick. So I've got to bring that to the boil. 30 mil, it's not a lot of bloody... Apparently you've got to smash this around, get it all loosened up. That's hardly covering the bottom of that pan. It just doesn't seem like it's enough. Come over here. Alright, that's boiling. Pour that in. Shit, I don't have my stirrer. Yeah, the stirrer. I'll turn that down now. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. Chuck that on there. I might even put that down even further. Cool, so in 3 minutes we'll see what happens. Rightio guys, I reckon we're bloody done. I actually put in a little bit more water. That's amazing. I was expecting the rice to be a bit hard, but that's not hard at all. So what I did was I did notice that having that flame directly on the pot, it was starting to burn the rice in the middle there. So I've got out my little gauze mat thing, whack that on there. Hey presto, work like a treat. All right, let's go down here and have a taste test. Rightio. So that is al dente. That really surprised me. I didn't think it was going to do it. So that's a meal on its own, but it's not. It's fairly plain. Has a particular taste to it. It's not like the fried rice that I get from the local Chinese shop, but definitely edible. That's a good building base to build something. So if anybody's got an idea of what's I could add to that, now remember it's when we're going out on the motorbike, out camping, so I don't know, we'll figure something out. But if you've got some ideas, whack it in the comments. That's it. I'm gonna finish eating me rice. Yeah, alright, good on you Uncle Ben. Rightio guys, let's go on and see what Nay's up to in the woodshed. Alright, I know you're going to be just about finished it.
Good timing, just finished.
So Nay, last Man Cave Tuesday, Nay was in the preps of making this. You should get out the blade. Stop being a fuss pot. So there it is. That was the shelf, hanging shelf that she was making. So
it's pretty. Well,
it is pretty, but let's do some camera magic and we'll see what it looks like. There we go. So that's the idea. So you can hang it on a wall in the toilet, or you could, I don't know, what, a laundry and have laundry things on it.
Anywhere. You could hang it in a kid's room and put things on
Well,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely anywhere.
And Nay just went to Spotlight and she got different coloured one. There's a blue rope and she's got a white, she's done a white one of these and it looks very nautical, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think the blue rope will work really well.
Yeah.
On that one.
Well, there we go. All right, I'll leave you to it.
Excellent. Be gone.
Well, there you go, guys. That's Man Cave Tuesday done and dusted for another week. Hope you all enjoyed it. On Thursday, we'll have the CB250 where we're doing the shocks. I think it's only going to be the shocks. We might go a little bit further, but we'll see how we go. All right, guys, remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, just keep on keeping on.